Hiya, welcome back to my channel. It's Wendy here from Toonpish Crafts and I hope you're doing okay. Today is a room makeover video. I've been trying to put it together for a while. I'm not that technical with cameras and editing, so I've got a new editing program and I had to find out how to use it all and blah blah blah. But today is the day. Now stay tuned to the end of the video because I will be doing a giveaway as it's my 1 year anniversary and I'm also going 2,000 subscribers and I cannot thank you enough for that, but more on that later. So basically I work out of the dining room. It used to be an open plan house with an extension of a dining room that was all joined in with the kitchen. We decided to make it into a separate room, so we put up a false wall and an airtight door. For a while this room was a media room. We had the telly and a small couch in here and we could get away from family life, you know, just a little bit of peace on your own to watch a film. Then it was a computer room, or it may have been a computer room first, I don't know, this room has been quite a lot. But then I decided when I was getting into my creative side again, after years and years of not being able to do anything, I decided to take control of this room and now it's mine. It's not very big. It's 3 meters by 2¼ meters. It really isn't that big. And when we was decorating this room, we also found that the floor is not flat. It is actually very slopey, so unfortunately we deal with a sloped floor, but we didn't know that when I was in here originally with some old furniture. Basically, as I was going on with my creative side, I was gathering pieces of old furniture from bedrooms where children have moved out and from garage sales, and actually people gave them to me, gave a couple of bits of furniture to me just so I could use them. And all my bits of furniture in here that I was using were old drawers from bedrooms and they were all falling apart and none of them were flat. Well, most of them weren't flat because the floor wasn't flat, but I didn't know that at the time. Anyway, after a year of doing YouTube, I thought I'd better treat myself and do up my room a bit. Make it a little bit better for filming in, for having the computer in, for having a bit more workspace rather than just bits and pieces of flat areas. And I literally had small places of flat areas. Now, I also work from the garage as well. And I'm not going to put that in the video today because that's a whole another project that is still ongoing. So we won't go there. But for this room, if I can walk you through it, you come through the door. And we have a tiled floor. Now there used to be an old rug on the floor. It wasn't a rug, it was an offcut of a carpet that I bought that I had stuck to the tiles because I didn't want to ruin the tiles. I just stuck the carpet down. So blue carpet, we left that down while we was decorating so that we didn't mess up the tiles. So we changed the lighting. The spotlights were in here were old halogen spotlights. We've had the blue light turner come round and did my electrics for me and put in 3 spanking new LED lights which are more efficient and a lot brighter. It's like daylight in here. Thank you so much, Scott, for that. He's also going to help me with my garage, but that's another story. Now, so we've got the lighting so we can see in here at last, which is great. I was frightened to put the old lights on. They were old halogens and they had no caps on, so they were a bit of a danger. Anyway, next part. So we've completely stripped the room, took everything out, broke a lot of it up, put a lot of it in the garage, and it's now being used in the garage for garage workspace and garage storage. It's furniture that is, some of it is really solid, some of it was needed to go to the tip, but some of it was really solid and that is now being used in the garage, so I have recycled that. We decided to use kitchen cabinets in here and we worked out that a 3 meter length kitchen worktop would fit. So 3 meters kitchen worktop fitted perfectly. So we just had to get 3 1 meter double kitchen cabinets that are budget cabinets, shall we say. but they were flat packed. We had to put them together ourselves, which wasn't a problem if you can read the instructions, but we got there. No doors. I do not want doors on my cabinets. I will be forever opening and closing doors looking for things. So no doors. I'm quite happy with them all being open. This room is kept shut all the time to stop the gases going out and the dust getting in. I open the patio doors if I need large ventilation, and I have a small window at the top that I can open just for ventilation, but I always wear my mask when creating with resin. So my husband, who's a bit of a music person, has put Pro Acoustic Ultraflex pads, tiles on his wall to make the sound better. And he suggested I should do the same in here because it's quite a open room with no furnishings. It's very echoey. So I've put some Pro Acoustic Ultraflex tiles on one wall, and I've got to get some more to put them over the other side so it's less echoey. That's one improvement in this room. And another improvement is the rack that's designed for garage. That goes up on my wall because I have a lot of little things that needed a home that I could get hold of quickly. Now before, when I was using drawers, you just open the drawer and shut the drawer. Not a problem. But with these kitchen cabinets, they don't have drawers. You could get drawer attachments, but the money was just flowing out and I didn't want to go down that route. So I thought best thing to do is to get wall storage so that I could get hold of it easier. Now I don't know if that makes any sense, but basically there's a lot of things that I just like to grab when you're creating. Where's that? Grab it, get on with it. I'm very much a person like that. I don't like having to rummage around to find things all the time. So I'm dyslexic. So I have that annoyance about me that if I can't do something, it really aggravates me. So I have to keep calm and I have to have everything in its place. Just the way I am anyway. I've got shelves that I put up yesterday. Again, racking system that is designed for garages or workspaces. Ideal, you can put your shelving up whatever height you want, and as you change the way you use things, you can change the height of the shelving, which is wonderful. I love being able to change things around. I'm forever changing things around. I did have the computer in the corner of the room. Now, you would have seen, hopefully, a couple of videos back, I made a stand for my computer in case the resin overflowed on the worktop. I actually used that computer in the corner for about 2 weeks, and it gave me such a neck ache because I couldn't get close enough to it. I could take the keyboard off and have it on my lap, but I couldn't get close enough. And I wear varifocals in my everyday life, and I was forever doing this, trying to see what I could on the screen. Wasn't good for my neck. My neck was playing havoc. So we decided to move things around on the other side of the room and buy a very small computer table from IKEA and put that in the corner, and that works amazing. As for my resin needs to be kept warm-ish. Now this room does get very cold in the winter, and I don't have my heating on during the night. So to help the resin not freeze, I've put it on a rack above the radiator. And I'm hoping that because it will be warm most of the day, during the night it won't go down too far. Any resin that is kept below radiator height in this room will go cloudy overnight because there's no heating on. And I refuse to put the heating on during the night. I just cannot sleep with it on. It drives me crazy. Anyway, so that's where the resin is, above the radiator. Now obviously you don't have the radiator on in the summer, and if it gets below 15 degrees in the summer, I struggle because I won't have the heating on. Anyway, enough said on that. What else can I tell you? Rubber gloves. I have a place where I store my used rubber gloves. they're actually nitrile gloves. Is it nitrile? And when I use them, I wash with a baby wipe. I take them off and I put them in there to cure. And then once a week, I'll take them all out, blow them through and put them back into my dispenser on the wall, and then I'll use them again. I'll only throw gloves away if they're ripped or if they're too stuck together I can't actually get my hand in. Other than that, I use them over and over and over. So that's one area that is quite important. My waste glove box, use that all the time. My UV lamp is under the cupboard. I've got plugs attached to the side of my unit so that I can get plug access for anything that I'm using, my heat gun for instance. And yeah, that's about my room, really. I think you know everything there is to know about my room, all my findings, all my drawers. There you go. So now we come to the fun part, the giveaway part. I cannot thank you enough. 2,000 subscribers in a year. I am just blown away by that. That's all down to you. That's down to your likes. That's down to your comments. It's down to your shares. And I thank you all so much. Thank you. Because of that, and 1 year. Where's it gone? 1 year. I'm going to be giving a choice. A choice of 2 pen blanks. Now, anybody who follows me on Instagram will see that I make pen blanks quite a lot. I absolutely love playing with colours and wood, and I make pen blanks a lot. Now, these are recent ones. Look at the shimmer on that. These are recent ones, and I've got 2 here that you could win. And if you're not a turner, if you don't want pen blanks, perhaps you would choose this. This is a Let's Resin mould. It's the word believe, and I think it's very apt because you've got to believe in yourself a lot, don't you think? To be able to get through this life, to get through YouTube, to get through creating, believe in what you're doing, believe in yourself. And this I purchased from Let's Resin about 2 years ago, I think, and I've never got around to making it. And I thought, as it's a brand new Let's Resin mould, not sponsored by Let's Resin, not sponsored by Let's Resin, it's just something I purchased that is brand new. I thought I would give that away if you wanted that. So we've got 2 options, a Let's Resin Believe mould or 2 pen blanks. All you got to do to enter is subscribe to me and write something in the comment section below this video. That's it. I'll use a random number generator to pick the winner, and it will be drawn on Sunday the 12th of August, I believe the date is. I have to check that. Yeah, Sunday the 12th, and I'll make sure I announce the winner on the following Tuesday, which will be Tuesday the 14th of August. So that gives you 2 weekends to write a comment and share it out so other people can join in as well. It's 1 entry per person. I think I've already said that. And yeah, good luck with that. Thanks very much for watching this. I know I've rambled on quite a bit today, but I wanted to give you a good sense of how this room works and how it feels to be in my craft room. And hopefully I've done that. I hope you enjoyed this. Come back and see me again next week. Have a great week. Bye for now.